single tier, every single player. It doesn't matter where you find yourself.
Mario versus No Idea. Mario wins the 50. Goes back toward the blue half. Donlad puts it up against the backboard. Jello plays it out to the right-hand side. Mario's waiting. He's up high. No Idea is going to push this down toward the box, dangerously down in front of the box. Jello's able to push this out. Got a little boomer ball going. Jello makes a nice touch toward the back wall. Fantal's able to get up, and it goes in. Unfortunately, barred down. An own goal there, but that was just well placed, and the defender just couldn't get to it. Lo-Fi.
Very well placed over there. It was initially intended to be a pass off of the back wall, and a little bit of a misread by the defender there, but it's still really early into this game, and I don't think that that's going to amount to too much, as you do find yourselves one up in this game with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. But still be on the lookout for these players, because they're still trying to feel each other out and still trying to get their minds into this game, as a 50 goes on the goal line and Lego and Donald is able to make that save. I mean, it's again, these back and forth games trying to feel each other out.
Pushes out to the left-hand side. Fantal paints a touch toward the back-hand side. Mario takes over. Lego's able to play it over Mario deep down into the right-hand half. Big clear coming out from Jello over Fantal. Fantal puts it up. Jello's up in the middle. Shot toward the goals as it's going to go off the post. No Idea's got to make a touch there. Legos and Mario's able to squeak that in. Pushes it by the defender, and there's just no boost there, no speed. Couldn't get to it. 2-0. 4:04 left. Both teams feeling each other out still. Yeah, you're right. Probably some championship jitters coming in. Lo-Fi, this is what we came to see.
Yep, definitely, and that's why so like game one is so like back and forth. You take it with a grain of salt for what it is. You acknowledge that one team's going to come out on top, but you can't acknowledge that that's how that team is going to play for the entirety of the season, right? So you have these weird little touches coming out of the jungle squad. You have these unfortunate little posted and in touches off of the titanium squad, and so because of that, the Titanium are now up 2-0. But again, this is just a feeler game. You know, it's game one in this series. Whoever takes this goes up one in this series. But I don't believe that these games and what we're seeing now is going to stay true throughout the series. And so I'm excited by that, because each team is going to get more and more comfortable on this field, and each team is going to be able to play their style of Rocket League a little bit better as time goes on. It is a great shot coming out of Jello, a pass by Donald. And now things are a little bit worrisome for the Piranhas as the Titanium find themselves up by 3.
What I was talking about there in that pregame hype. Donald said he enjoys just passing over Jello. Jello's mechanically, insane at this tier, and he's just able to get up and make that touch and push it down to the right-hand side of the goal. As you're right, 3-0. 3 minutes left just about. As Legos pushes down the left-hand side, Jello gets a 50 up against the back wall. When Tal tries to make a touch, Donlad throws himself at the ball. Mario's able to make a touch. Legos is trying to get to it. Donald, why did he change his name? Fantal's got to make a touch here. Push it out to the right-hand side. Mario going to go off the backboard. No orange shooter there. Legos got a 1v2 here. Going to try to get a flick over. He couldn't get it. Played down to the right-hand corner. Mario takes over. Gets it by one. Donald takes over. Mario's going to try to make a touch here. No Idea. Pushes it out to the right-hand side, left-hand side. Gets another touch. Jello's waiting on it. Pushes out toward the middle. Behind Donald. Donald is going to race over to the corner side to get it. Pushes it back toward the middle. Fantal's going to push this to the right-hand side. It does seem like the blue team has a game plan. It's just they haven't ironed all the details out. So, I mean, I think that once they get settled in, they'll start punching some goals down. As Fantal gets it pushed down into the box, Jello makes a play out. Lego's going to 50 this down into the corner. Dangerous in front of the box. No shooter there. No Idea's going to chase this down. Fantal turns. Deep. Jello's up high. Trying to beat No Idea. No Idea with a nice save. Puts it out to the left-hand side. Yeah, both these teams are just getting down right now, Lo-Fi. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely seem to be more comfortable here. Them being the Piranhas, they definitely find themselves a little bit more playing patiently and being able to play their style of Rocket League and play more competitively at this level. Is a great clear comes from Mario, but they're unable to make any sort of touch or any sort of goal because of it. But a great pass comes of it now as the defense has to make a play. But Piranha's slowly starting to warm up here, and we are seeing a little bit more mechanical plays come out of them and a little bit more team plays come out of them as they're trying to mount this 3-goal lead and start climbing the mountain towards a tie.
No Idea. Gonna race this down to the corner. Donald can't make a touch. Mario puts it above the backboard. No Idea is kind of using boost up toward the back half. Lego can't get it over Donald. Donald pushes it up toward the backhand wall. It's very dangerous above the box. Mario comes in. He's able to slot that 4-0. 108 left. Lo-Fi. It just seems like that the Titanium team just feels really comfortable right now with their touches and able to do what they want with the ball.
Titanium are definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with throughout this series, as they find themselves up 4-0. But Piranhas, I don't believe, are out of this series. Obviously, it's game one. They're still feeling each other out. Titanium definitely seem to be warmed up and ready to come into this series hot, and they're going to be able to hypothetically take game one because of it. But I mean, as the Piranhas heat up and as they're able to find their offense, then hopefully we will be able to see more out of them and get closer games out of it. But this is quite the stat line over here on the Titanium squad, as you have 2 goals for both Jello and Mario. So 3 assists coming of those 4 goals, by the way. 1 from Jello and 2 from Donald. So, I mean, the Titanium are warmed up. They're ready to go. They're offensively sound, and the 4-0 scoreline just further proves that.
Comes down to the orange half, leg goes up high. Joe's got to try to make a play. Fantal's going to push this up high off the back wall. He's going to try to get another touch. 50s, 50 Donald, 50s him out. Then the blue half, 1v1. Legos on the back wall, gets it out toward the middle. Jello's going to try to make a shot. Double commit coming in. Fantal, no idea. Mario's going to push this back down toward the box again. Lego's able to play it out to the right-hand side, and Donald plays it to the middle. Fantal's going to make one more touch, and no idea. Makes a touch, gets out toward the middle. Trying to get one to go, and down. Titanium winner. Pick up the series win, 1-0. Titanium are your winner of game one. Well played by both teams. The Piranhas seem like they came out a little slow. I don't expect that in the second game, Lo-Fi. And I think they'll get their act together and be able to play that own goal at the beginning. Probably blow a little bit of wind out of their sails, but, they'll always come back and be able to do what they need to do. What do you think that the Piranhas need to do?
Honestly, just get relaxed. You seem like you're playing a little bit stiff. You're playing on your heels. Maybe you're playing a little bit more timid than you normally would, or you're not going for things like you normally would because you want to play a little bit more defensively and avoid those goals going in. But you have to change something up because your offense is not selling itself. So what I mean by that is it is not speaking for itself in the fact of nothing seems too pressing. Everything that you were able to put on, or nearly everything that you were able to put on, was there's a save accounted for on the opposite side of the stats for the Titanium, and just make your offense stand out a little bit more. Make yourselves become more of a intimidating presence in the offensive side of the field rather than just playing it, getting maybe 1 or 2 lazy shots and then retreating. Make yourself very present in that offense. Make yourself very present in the midfield, and you're going to find yourselves a little bit more comfortable going into game two and throughout playing game two.
We start off here in a forward kick. Looks like it's going to be Mario versus No Idea. Game two underway. Mario wins the 50 out toward the blue half. Lego's going to try to make a touch here. Donald puts it up toward the bed. Nobody back. Joe's got to make a touch off the crossbar. Fantal's going to try to take control of this. Lego gets it up. Mario 50s this back into the blue half. No Idea waiting. Gets a dangerous touchdown toward the middle. No Idea makes a nice play. Lego's just trying to make a touch here. Donald puts it back up. Really nice high ball going up in the air. Joe's going to try to make a touch. No Idea plays it away. Fantal can't quite get there. No Idea. Get a small touch. Legos push it down to the orange half. Can he make another touch up over one? Donald's got to make a save. Coming in out to the right-hand side. Donald gets it. Puts it back down toward the middle. 50 coming in. No Idea wins the 50 out toward the orange half. Playing foul. No Idea is going to take it over and try to not take another touch. Grabs a 100 boost. Dunk coming in. Fantal gets it played down toward the middle. Legos playing out. No Idea's a little late on the shot there. Comes out. So the right-hand side, he's going to try to make another touch coming toward the goal. Fantal can't make that touch. Donald's going to play this out of his right-hand half. Both these teams have settled down a lot. I think the blue team has definitely defensively settled down, and I think you're going to see a whole different ball game, Lo-Fi. I think they were listening to you.
Oh, definitely. The Piranhas have definitely shown another side of themselves in this game, too, as they have a lot of offensive pressure throughout the first minute and a half or minute and 15 seconds or so of this game. And because of that, they do have themselves... They have seeded themselves a little bit more nicely into this game, right? So a lot of offensive possession means that something's going to give over here, hopefully, on the Titanium side of things, and then maybe they're going to get a goal because of it, or something's going to come of it. But definitely, they're not so much on their heels. They're more comfortable on the field, it seems. They definitely seem to be making their touches a little bit better, more sound, and everything seems to have more of a purpose to it than rather just or rather than just touch and go, or maybe make a play, or have a calculated plan and execute it, is what it seems to be.
As the ball gets 50'd, unfortunately off Donald out toward the box. Legos is able to throw it down 1-0, 3:02 left. Well played ball. Fantal's able to get a touch back behind Donald. Donald can't handle it, and Legos is able to throw it down. Like I said, 1-0. Definitely your Piranhas team has woken up, and I think the speed's a little bit higher. They've got come with a little bit more in attention. And as Legos is going to try to play this out of his half, gets pushed out toward the middle. No ideas. Got an open net to shoot at. Wasn't able to get it. Jello was able to get in the way. No ideas up. Legos pushes down. Donald's got to place out toward the right-hand side. Here comes Jello, high up off the wall. Fantal makes a touch down toward the box. No ideas, racing to get to this. He's going to try to 50 Donald. Donald puts it up. Jello's going to try to make a touch. Puts it up high into the box. No shooter from the orange. Mario's going to try to 50. He can't make the touch. Lego's got a 1v2. No idea coming down the middle looking for the pass. Shot comes in, and it's in. No idea scores. 2-0. 2:33 left. What a whole different ball game, Lo-Fi.
What a pass over here from Legos too, I might add. I mean, a great calculated plan and a great execution of that plan. And now you guys find yourselves up 2-0. But this is exactly what we were just talking about. They were talking about, have a more calculated plan for offense. Make your offensive pressure and your offensive touches matter. Have a purpose for your play. And the Piranhas are now showing us their purpose in their offense. And because of that, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Ball comes in, dangerous, out in front of the box. No idea. Is going to take he's going to put it on his hood, carry it all the way down to the orange half. He retreats back for the 100 boost. Jello's trying to make a touch, got a lot of boost in the tank. Legos puts us up high. Mario's up, Fantal's up, no idea, alone by himself. Ball goes by him. It's going to go down and be a 2-1 score line. Mario scores that, gets it over, no idea, as a third man. And that's one of the mistakes that you can't make. Is you have to be prepared for that, and he wasn't able to. I guess Jelly did make a nice touch, bump on no idea there, and he wasn't able to make the play.
Yeah, I believe that Jello's bump there definitely had an influence on that play. A little bit more of an aggressive third positioning for no idea, sure, but the bump definitely was a factor in that play, and now they find themselves cutting the lead in half, 2-1 in favor of the Piranhas. But again, the Piranhas already in the offensive half of Titanium, and just their offensive pressure in this game in its entirety has looked a lot more sound than it did in that first game. And I'm looking forward to see how it shapes up throughout the rest of this game and throughout the series.
No idea makes a nice touch toward the back wall. Legos puts this down toward the box. Mario's going to try to make a play. Fantal's going to corral this up on the left-hand wall. He's up high in the corner. Gets it played down toward the box. Donald's able to play it out. He's going to meet Legos. Legos puts it up against the back wall. Pressure definitely coming in by the blue team. Shot comes in off the wall. Fantal's going to try to make a touch. Can't quite get to it. A little bit of a scramble there in the middle. Fantal's going to try to play this off Jello in the back half. Off the back wall, puts it out toward the right-hand side. Gets a little bump toward up. No ideas up high. Beats Jello to it. Fantal trying to get to it. Donald forces it back down to the box. Going to get another touch. 50'd out by Lego. Fantal's got a touch. Got a lot of boost to work with. He's not able to make a second touch. Jello puts it back toward the box. Jello, no ideas back there again. Third man. Lego's trying to chase this down. Donald's going to get a booming clear. A clear out to it's got a 1v1 situation. Fantal's got to get there. Plays it off the back wall. Donald wasn't able to catch up to it in time. Man, these two teams are just getting at it, man. The speed is ridiculous. As a dangerous play comes in, Mario's not able to make a touch. Goes out toward the right-hand side. Gonna try to make another touch, get it by Donald. Donald 50s out to the right-hand side. Jello's gonna be able to, he retreats. Fantal makes a touch into the orange half. Gets pushed off to the left. Lego's got a touch. Demo coming in. Fantal with a touch toward the middle. It's in the box. Lego's trying to make it high off the wall. Jello pushes it out. 2-1, 9 seconds left in it. Orange climbing, coming back at him. Donald's gonna try to make a touch toward the box. No touch. Two demos coming in. Jello just chasing heads down toward the box. 2-1, 1-1 in the series. What a game, Lo-Fi. The Piranhas came back, did everything they needed to do, and came up with the win. Excellently played by both teams.
I think I just need to start giving teams advice in this middle section here more often, because every time I have, they've been able to do just that, both in this major series and in the previous minor series. But you keep talking about the speed and the speed of play, and that's ultimately what separates the minor tier from the major tier, as just being able to make quick, decisive decisions a little bit quicker, and be at the ball, making those challenges, making the other team play around them a little bit speedier than maybe the tier below them. But mechanically, both tiers have been really, really sound. You talk about these passing plays, not too mechanical, but their brains are there. They're thinking, they're calculated decisions that they're able to make quickly and almost at a drop of the dime. And it's really, really cool to see how Piranhas have taken that first game and they put their sweat, their blood, their tears into this second game, and they were able to come out on top because of it. And just the sheer adaptation of the Piranhas in that last game was definitely really impressive.
Here we go. Diagonal kick. Clock counting down. 5 minutes to go. Game 3, 1-1 series. Legos. Donald. Fantal gets a touch. Gets it by 1. Jello's got to play this out to the right left-hand side. Gets it up over 1. No idea's got to make a touch. No 50 coming in. Mario has a touch as well. Going toward the box. Fantal makes a nice save out of the right-hand side. Mario gets it played back down toward the middle. Legos. Small touch. Jello's met by him. Forced against back wall. Looking for a double. Down in front of the box. Dangerous. Fantal plays it out toward the right-hand side. Donald gets it played. No idea makes it dangerous touch out toward the middle. Mario's up, gonna push this down toward the box. Lego has boost, gonna come up, play it out toward the left-hand side. Jello comes in, 50 shot comes in, pinch shot comes in, comes out. We got a scramble ball here coming down toward the middle. Fantal, no idea. Jello's there waiting on it. Mario gonna try to make a touch. Beats Lego down toward the goal. Fantal, the demo actually helped him out, was able to get him back. Instant defense, right? Mario. Push it out toward the right-hand side. Fantal's got to make another touch out toward the right-hand side. 2 orange guys in the same half. Fantal by 1. Legos puts it up against the back wall. Dangerous ball coming in. No idea, stays back. He's going to get that 50 here in the middle. Gets 50'd out toward the blue half. Fantal's got to meet Jelly. Interesting touch there. Up against the back wall. Donald can't quite put it in. Donald retreating. No idea. Nice flip over 1. Gets it by another toward the back half. No idea is going to turn on, take a shot toward the goal, and it's in. 1-0, 336. What a turnaround, Lo-Fi. The game has completely changed. This Piranha team looks hungry, and they're definitely doing what they need to do to defeat this titanium giant.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscalculated touch there by Jello, and unfortunately, No Light is just able to capitalize off of it. So a huge goal coming in favor of the Piranhas is now they're up 1-0 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this game. But yeah, I mean, you see a lot of just offense now. I mean, great offense, great defense coming out of both teams. But I want to talk about the offense that both teams are able to be generating here. Even if there's not a goal scored because of it, there have been a ton of plays where a pass or a bump like that comes into play. Jello, what a bump. Or I believe it was Donald with the bump. I'm sorry. But Jello able to slot that goal away because of the bump from Donald. And these plays that are just creating this offense, it's a recipe for disaster, right? You got passing plays coming in. You got, I should say recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for success and a great series between the two. You got the passing plays, you got the bump plays, the demo plays, you got the fake plays that we've even seen out of a couple of these players, I believe. And it's shaping up to be an exciting game between these two teams.
Yeah, I would say that the Titanium team was playing in a phone booth on that last goal. That was just really tight, really in there, getting the bumps that they needed. As the ball comes out dangerously in the middle, No Idea's got to try to turn around. Plays it out toward the right-hand side. Jello gets a high touch near the roof. Doesn't quite touch it. Fantal played for that. Mario over 1. Donald's going to boom this toward the right hand, toward the goal. Lego's able to make it down. Dangerous down in front. Donald can't make the touch. Jello comes in. He gets it through. 2-1. 2:29 left. Jello scores. Whoa, I don't even understand what happened there. It was a 50 off 1. No Idea can't quite make the touch, and Jello's able to come in and get around the defender, and that was just one of those plays where it's an oof play, and unfortunately the Piranhas paid for it. Kickoff comes in. Legos races back to his corner, and try to make a touch off his back wall. 50 by Mario. Mario plays it out toward the right-hand side. Fantal's able to make a touch. He's gonna get it by 1. Goes down toward the back half. A lot going on. Lego's gonna try to corral this. Gonna push it off the back wall. No shooter there. Fantal comes in. Gets it by the defender. 2-2. 2:09 left. What a ball game, Lo-Fi. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like a tennis match.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be like more of a tennis match or maybe a calculated ping pong match. Who's to say, really? But both teams really, really desperate for these wins and really, really, well, not desperate, but really, really hungry for these wins. And they're wanting to come out on top, and neither team is wanting to give an inch. Another battle of attrition here, just like the minor tier. Just I'm loving the calculated passing plays and the calculated offense that both teams are really showing and showing why that they are better than the other team, or trying to persuade us of that at least, right? So you have the passing plays, Fantao passing over there to Legos sliding that one away. Uh, just this type of exciting offense is always really, really interesting to watch and to cast, right? And so that's why I'm so enthusiastic about coming up here and casting up in these higher tiers or these middle tiers as opposed to my tier, because this isn't something that I'm normally used to seeing or normally used to casting, and because of that, I'm truly able to really broaden my horizons not only as a player but as a caster, and then just be able to enjoy some great Rocket League gameplay that these two teams are putting on for everybody.
Yeah, mechanically these guys are pretty dang good. Jello's gonna make a play out to the right-hand side. Mario makes a touch, puts it in, no idea, dangerously pushes out toward the box. Fantasma to make a touch, no idea is gonna come in, shot coming in. Ball's hard off the outside. Lego's gonna try to 50. Jello does get beat by Legos. No idea, makes a backflip feels. Touch there. Blantow comes back toward the goal. Dangerous toward the box. Donald's able to play it out to the left-hand side. Jello takes control of it. Gets it up on the side wall. Blantow comes in. Is able to push it back against the wall. The pressure is just mounting by the Piranhas. Donald's able to make a touch. He's got to wait on it. Lego's going to see him. Jello pushes it out toward the left-hand side. No idea. Jello looking at 50. No idea. Gets it over him. Mario's able to kind of make a quick touch. Fantal plays it down toward the middle. No idea. Slows it down a little bit. Gets 50 with one. Jello comes up toward the box. Lego's up in the air. Pushes it up high left-hand side. Fantal's up trying to push it over Jello. Jello leaves it down toward the box. Donald comes in. Can't quite make it. Noel's able to make the touch. Lego's going to try to take this over. A little double commit. 2v1 coming in. He's not able to corral the touch. Gets across, going to go for the 100. Donald gets it pushed out toward the middle. Fantal's able to meet him. Push it back against the back wall. No idea. Waiting for it. Pushes it up against the back wall. Lego's up for the double. Donald's able to play this off to the right-hand side. Can't make a second touch. Jello pushes it deep into the blue half. Fantal's going to corral this. Push out toward the left-hand side. This Titanium team's got to try to score here. No Idea's got to make a touch here. Jello's going to take the shot high up against the back wall. Fantal comes in. Donald can't make the shot. Unbelievable. No Idea's going to touch this down. Piranhas win. What an amazing game, Lo-Fi. That was just so exciting to watch.
So extremely tight through that last couple seconds, right? So like everybody is wanting to go for that ball, and you love to see it, and you see the eagerness and the readiness of each and every one of these players to be able to put away a shot or put away a save, and just Piranhas have woke up. They are here, they are present, they are now up 2-1 in this series as opposed to going down 1-0 early. You know, I believe that the Piranhas might want that game one back, because that is not at all what we are seeing out of them out of these last two games. You know, you have a bunch of offense coming from the Piranhas now, as they have 8 shots, or I'm sorry, they have 7 shots coming out of them. They have 8 saves from them and 3 goals. You know, well-rounded team in general, and a well-rounded stat line too. You know, not one player is truly outshining the others, but Lego's taken the MVP with 601 points, but every single player contributing from them. And down on the opposite side of the things, over here on Titanium, you have Jello. He is just not wanting to give up or not wanting to give an inch for the Piranhas, and he comes away with a 661 point game. So it's just who wants it more, who's hungrier, and who is liable to pop off for their team.
Yeah, Jello had the hard carry in that game, and he was doing everything he could, trying to make every touch, and unfortunately, they weren't able to win that game. Going into this game here, what do you think the Titanium need to do to counteract that pressure coming in from the Piranhas? The out toward the middle, high in the air. Jello's going to try to corral this. Can't quite make the touch, gets to 50 back into the blue half. Legos plays this high, dangerous out in front. Fantal's able to get up high, pushes Donald all the way back to his back wall. Gonna try to make a touch out toward the right-hand side. Fantal wins. Jello pushes it out. No idea, going for a bump. Legos up early. Ball comes back to the left-hand corner. Mario plays it off the right-hand side. Jello up early. Passes it down to Mario. Mario's got a kick toward the box. No idea, can't quite make the touch. The ball goes in. Mario reads that perfectly. 1-0, 4:29 left. The small touch game. That's what they decided to do, Lo-Fi. They're going to go with the small touches and try to make them passing plays work for them.
Yeah, and the passing play definitely working for them. I mean, that just slotted itself right onto Mario's hood. Mario's able to get a touch and then a follow-up touch, slotting away goal number 1 of this game. but I mean, it is beautiful. It is calculated. It is just like every single touch accounted for. As a breakaway goal, here comes from Lego. He tries to do a musty, but unfortunately is unable to be able to get that one. But it is now tied at 1, and a little bit of a miscalculation as I'm just talking about how calculated both these teams are.
Yeah, Donald got caught up a little bit too deep into the box, and he paid for it. His leg was able to put it on his hood and carried it down 1-1, 4:20 left. Smoke him if you got him. Coming out toward the right-hand side, Jello's going to push this down to the middle. He's going to try to make another touch, get above 1, no idea, makes a nice 50. Fantal tries to make a touch, no idea, small touch. Fantal with a small touch. This little small ball right here, Jello pushes it out, Lego's up high, he's going to get beat by Jello, push it out toward the box, very dangerous, could be double territory. No idea, he's going to try to make a turn on this. Fantal's actually going to try to get to 50, hard 50 out to the right-hand side. Lego's going to not be able to make a touch. 50 comes in, up high off the wall. No idea, tries to make a touch. Don Ladd puts it down, and he slots it 2-1, 3:48 left, lo-fi. That was just an unfortunate, no idea, couldn't make a clean touch right there, and then he had to go back up after the save, and it just wasn't able to make it. It was well played by the Titanium team as they were able to get up 2-1, 3:48 left, lo-fi.
Yep, Titanium on that last play too, going able to be aggressive and get a bump to put that defender all the way out of the Piranhas' goal, and because of that, they're able to slot away a goal, and now they find themselves up early on in this game. But it is just a one-goal game, and a very tight one-goal game is that, because we do see a lot of pressure now coming from the Piranhas. Is their 50 game in the midfield, and their challenging in the midfield is just like drastically increased from what we saw in that first game, right? And because of that, they are in the series, or leading the series, but the Titanium are want to get right back in it. They're still only up by 1 in the series. They want to tie that series up at 2 and take it to a game 6 or maybe even game 7 scenario.
Ball comes up, 50 out toward the right-hand side. Donald's going to take control of this. Shot coming in toward the box, up high, up really high. No idea. Gets beat by 1. Lego's able to make a touch, get it out to the left-hand side. Donald's going to push this back down toward the box. Fantal's going to take control of it. Puts it out toward the right-hand side. Mario gets a touch. Legos gets it down deep into the orange half. 50 coming in. Demo coming through. Jello's going to try to put this toward the box, and he scores. Really nice touch off the wall there. Upside down. Gets the wheels on it. Throws it down. 3-1. 2:42 left, lo-fi. They've definitely changed their pace, the Titanium.
What a disgusting touch over here from Jello. Donald, that great bang down just to find Jello over there on the wall. He's able to slot it in off of the wall as his car is upside down. It's just the calculated plays like that are what's going to sell this game over to the Titanium, as they now are up by 2 as another shot opportunity comes, but Lego is able to make himself big and get in front of that ball and make that save. But yeah, I mean, just those plays that we have not seen from them in the past are now coming and showing themselves in full light. And because of that, they are up at 2 in this game.
Lego's going to try to take control. He's got a shot opportunity coming in. Donald's able to get in front of it. Pushes it out toward the right-hand side. Mario pushes this deep into the blue half. No idea. Pushes it right back. Little boomer ball going on. Donald's going to get a play toward the middle here. Lego's going to turn on this. Jello's going to meet him there. Fantal tries to read the touch. No idea. He's got to get back. He makes a save out toward the right-hand side. Fantal pushes this back. Donald. He's going to get demo. He's going to pay for his efforts there. Ball floats in toward the box. Legos gets a 50. Mario wins the 50 out toward the blue half. Donald can't quite make the touch. Fantal off the back half. Lego's going to try to get it by 1. Toward the glass. Slots it down. 3-2. 1:44 left. The Piranhas aren't done.
Down but not out, and they're definitely wanted to prove that as Lego slots away another goal. Great pass over here by Fantal. And now it's just 3-2. Plenty of time to tie this game back up, and plenty of time to get things generated in your side of the things if you're a Piranha. And the kickoff is won by them, and they're again mounting a little bit more of an offensive look to themselves. And just as I say, that is going to go their way, and Titanium able to find themselves on offense. But it's just the back and forthness of this game and the battle of attrition that has ensued the entirety of this game has been incredible to watch.
Legos plays it out toward the left-hand side, high off the roof. Mario's quite not able to read that power shot off the roof. That was kind of crazy. Fantal puts it down toward the middle. Donald's going to play out toward Jello. Jello makes a touch toward the box. No idea, up early. Little double commit there. Left-hand side. Mario makes a 50 back to the orange half. Lego's going to get this by 1. Jello's going to corral this out toward front. We got a 2v1 situation coming up. Jello's not quite. Mario or Jello weren't able to make a touch. No idea. Takes control of it. Fantal's going to have this on his hood. Gets it pushed down. No idea. Can't quite get to it. Here it comes. Fantal puts it down toward the goal. Save coming in through Jello. Jello comes out to the right-hand side. 50 back up into the box. Donald's up high. Gets a touchdown toward the middle. Jello with a boost steal down in the orange half. No shooter there. No idea. Pushes it out to the right-hand side. Legos gonna have to try to make a touch here. Mario up early. Fantal takes this off his hood. Gets it pushed down into or deep into the orange half. Jello plays out to the left-hand side. No touch coming from orange. Back up high off the backboard. Jello makes a touch out toward the right-hand side. Fantal pushes it up toward the box again. Trying to apply that pressure. No idea is going to get a touch out toward the middle here. He's got a 1v1 situation. Can't quite get to it. Gets a bump on Fantal. 10 seconds left. Fantal pushes it toward the right-hand corner. Mario gets a 50 out. Fantal retreating. No idea is going to try to push this back toward the middle. Nobody's going to be able to get to it. Jello plays out toward the right-hand side. One more touch coming from No Idea off the back wall. Fantal's got to go full court. Jello's going to play this down, let it go. Titanium the winner. Your series is tied at 2-2. What an amazing game. That was just some of the mechanical shots that came out and things like that. Both teams doing what they got to do. Piranhas stepped up, tried to bring the comeback back and just couldn't quite get there. What do you have to say, Lo-Fi?
Yeah, I mean, another great game played by both sides, right? And you look at the score line, Titanium, a well-rounded attack here. Each player for your squad has an assist, has a save, has a goal. Each of you coming down with at least a cycle. Jello, outstanding over here on defense. You know, you find yourself in that MVP spot for a reason because you are not wanting to give anything over to the Piranha squad. Piranha's a little bit late to that counterattack into that potential uh, lead or potential comeback. Sorry, my words were escaping me. But the comeback was there. It's relevant. You're not out of it. You're still being able to mount pressure. You're still able to put away some shots here, as you do have 2 goals here. But definitely more well-rounded as a whole from Titanium. Piranha's playing a little bit more laxed in that last game, but coming in, shaping up into game number 5, I don't think that anything changes for either squad, and I think we're going to see another great game because of that.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5. Both teams on the field waiting on the countdown. I cannot wait to watch this game. The fireworks have been going off all night, and we are here to watch them. As we have a diagonal kickoff, it'll be Fantal versus Jello. Clock rolling in, 5 minutes to go. 50 coming up. Fantal wins the 50 out to the orange half. Donald can't quite make the touch. Desperation run for Mario to get to it. High up above the box. No idea. Retreats. Fantal's up in the middle. Lego turns on. He's able to make a touch toward the left-hand side. Fantal gets a nice touch toward the goal. Going back, Jello's able to make the touch. No Idea. Going to come up, push it toward the box. Mario's up early. Legos applying pressure, looking for the double. Gets it down, out to the right-hand side. Not able to make the correct touch to make the double. Donald can't quite get to it. Unbelievable play by Fantal trying to put that in on a semi-doozy. Jello can't make the touch again. Legos stalking down Donald. Fantal pushes this toward the box. Weak touch toward the middle. Mario plays it out. No Idea. Mario against the back wall. Legos up early. Jello coming in. Fantal makes a second touch. Gets it out toward the middle. Lego's going to 50 with Jello. No Idea is going to take control. Puts it up toward the left-hand side. He's going to try to get one over Donald. Donald can't. Makes the touch over him. Fantal pushes it back toward the box. Yeah, both these teams have slowed down. They don't want to give up anything, and we're seeing different gameplay here for this first minute. Lo-Fi.
Yeah, so I mean, the gameplay might be a little bit slower. They might be a little bit more more calculated, a little bit more of an assault that is like planned out and methodically placed. Their placement of your passes and your shots and everything.
My
Great
goodness.
shot there by Jello, pass by Mario. But even though it is slower, these teams are still trying to adapt and trying to get an edge over the other team. A great angled shot there from Jello as they're just able to slot that down and in, and goal number 1 of this game. But even though it might be slower, this is still incredibly, incredibly hard gameplay to play against if you're on either side of the team or on either side of the field, because both teams are really trying to figure out how can I get in this other team's head? How can I make something happen? A demo play there coming from Fantal as No Idea is just slowly going to carry it across to the midfield. And these are the types of adaptations that you're going to have to make if you're going to be playing at this level, if you're going to be playing in this major tier and in this final series.
Lego's going to take control on the right-hand side, push it up off the wall. Fantal's going to try to make a touch, gets a touch off the back wall. Lego's coming in for the shot. Comes off the back wall. He tries to make another touch. No idea. Gets 50'd out. Donald makes the play. Left-hand side. No idea. Retreats for the 100 boost on the left-hand side. Jello's going to try to demo him. Get a small touch there. Lego puts it up on the right-hand side. Donald's able to make the touch out toward the middle. Fantal's up early. Gets the play down toward the box. No idea. Going to come in. Going to put pressure on the back wall. Jello's able to play this off. Donald's not able to make a real good touch off to the right-hand side. Fantal's up early. Plays it down toward the box. Interesting touch by Jello there. Mario gets a 50 out deep into the blue half. Yeah, the play is definitely slowed down. It's more methodical. 2:22 left, and this is anybody's ball game at this point. It's one goal game. Fantal takes control, gets it over one. He's got to make a quick shot here. Donald's able to get back and save that ball. Lego's going to push it back. Gets a nice 50 up against the back wall. Jello plays it out. No idea. Tries to get to it. Fantal's going to put it toward the box. Going to take a shot here. High up off the backboard. He rushes out. Legos comes in. Fantal turns. No idea. He's going to try to make a touch toward the middle. Gets it off the backhand wall again. Accuracy's a little bit off right now. Fantal plays this out toward the middle. Gets a touch. Tries to fit Jello. Comes up. Legos trying to make a touch. Don takes control of it. Got a breakaway out here. Jello looking for the demo. Fantal's able to play it out to the left-hand side. That was a really dangerous ball, Lo-Fi. Ball comes in. Mario's got to try to make an interesting touch out of the corner. Ball gets down toward the middle. No idea. Third man back there, waiting on it. 50's Jello. Don Ladd takes a shot. Puts it up against the back wall. He's going to try to get another touch down toward the middle. As Mario tries to make a touch defensively, they're there. No idea. Comes out toward the right-hand side. Gets it played out. Lego's up early. Fantal up early. A little double commit. Lego's got another touch. Fantal's going to try to make his own Jello touch. He almost gets it. Legos plays it out toward the right-hand side. Fantal going to take control again. This guy's got more boost than Mother Nature. Ball comes in, dangerous in front of the box. They will play it outside. Lo-Fi, this is just an intense set of Rocket League right here.
Absolutely, and reasonably so, because Titanium, they are wanting to come out on top here. They're wanting to take this game and become, or take the series and lead this series 3-2, and taking it into a game 6 here, because they were just down in this series and were able to tie it up. So the momentum is in their favor, as they are 1 minute, or as they are one goal up 30 seconds into this game, or 30 seconds left into this game, sorry, and just, it is really just a battle of who wants it more, as the shot comes on from Fantal and it goes in, and now it's 1-1. You know, these just, it can just be any minute the next player is liable to plop off, and because of that, another goal is going to be scored from them.
Yeah, that was an excellent 50 come in with a demo on Donald. 1-1, 26 seconds left. Do we see overtime in this one? Mario, no idea wins. Fantal comes down the middle, gets it flicked up toward the backhand wall. No idea, is going to try to make a touch here. Lego gets a touch. It's just mayhem in front of the box here. Donald's going to rush down, try to get a demo on Fantal. He doesn't, he walks away. Ball down, dangerous in front of the middle. It's in the box. Somebody's got to get to it. Shot coming in from Jello. No idea, is able to 50 it out deep into their orange half. They may get one more attempt at a shot here. Fantal's going to go up off the back. Comes down, hits the wall. We have overtime. Ball's going to, shit. Now, they're going to play it up high off the back. Fantal's up, gets a double, looks at it. Played outside by Jello, right-hand side, overtime, 1-1. Here we go. Fantal versus Jello. Jello up in the middle. Neutral 50, no idea is going to win. Coming back toward the backside, where Mario's got to make a touch out toward the right-hand side. No idea, puts it up toward it. He gets a heck of a pinch off the back wall, going toward the middle. Dangerously punched back toward the backside. No idea, has got to get there. Woo, that was really close. Fantal takes control of this up the right, left-hand side. It's 50 over Jello. Legos is there to make the shot. No idea, he's got to track this down, going all the way back to his back cap. Picks up the 100 boost. Not able to quite make a touch yet. Gets it 50 by Donald. Donald come in really strong on that one. Jello plays it back toward the middle. Legos baiting on it. Fantal beats Mario. Picks up the 100 boost. Gets it up high into the middle. Gets a 50 coming down. Nobody's going to be there. Orange team pushed it out. No idea is going to actually not make a touch. Fantal pushes it up off the right-hand wall. Dangerous shot coming in. Lego can't get there. Jello's going to throw it, or excuse me, Mario's going to throw it down. Jello didn't touch it. 2-1, 50 seconds in overtime. Game 5 winner, your Titanium team. Well played by both teams again. Piranhas just made one mistake, and that's all it costed them, Lo-Fi. 2-1.
Yep, I mean, that's ultimately what it's going to boil down to in the most of these games, right? It's just because one touch doesn't add up, or because 150 is lost. It is that close in the majority of these games, and in the majority of these series. Right now, Titanium find themselves up 3-2 in this series. They take that game 2-1. And Jello has been an insane player to watch the entire series. Jello putting away 1 shot and 3 saves for his squad. Closely behind though is Mario with 1 goal, 1 assist, and 3 saves here. I believe I said 3 shots for Jello earlier, but it's actually 3 saves. Sorry, but yeah, just again a well planned out battle that was fought from the Titanium squad, and because of that, they take that game, and not one player is outshining the other in that team.
Looks like Atoll's over there popping off in the chat on stream. That looks pretty good, Atoll. That was a well played game by both teams. This game 6 is going to be a super battle for the Piranhas. They have a hill to climb. I think they're up to the task. They will collect their mistakes and definitely pack into a. Actually, is this match point here, Lo-Fi?
Yes, this is match point for Titanium as they do find themselves up 3-2. But I believe that it's definitely going to go either way here because it was so close in that last game because you had so many shots coming on from the Jungle Squad. Just unfortunately, some of them missing as we go on early into this game. Already the pressure mounting from the Titanium squad as they're able to put shot after shot on. But it's able to break away here, and now the Piranhas find themselves in the Titanium half. Again, this back and forth gameplay is what we were kind of expecting out of them, but it's really going to come down to who wants it more. Piranhas, are you able to break the momentum that the Titanium have built out of these last 2 games? Titanium, are you able to continue your momentum into taking it into a 3rd straight win and to tie up this, or to take this series? And it's just going to come down to who wants it more and who's going to be able to show up because they want it more.
My goodness, what an amazing touch coming out of the corner by Donald. Gets it out in front of the box. Excuse me, and Jello is just waiting on it. And he's able to get a nice touch and get that car twisted around and throw it down over No Idea, who wasn't able to get to it. 1-0, 4:11 left. Titanium looking at championship point. Piranhas, I believe you guys have it in you to force this game 7. Let's get some small touches, get a couple demos going down the backhand side and try to get on point with your passing again. And I think you guys can do it. It seems like the passing has been a little bit off the last game or 2. And if you clean that up a little bit, I think you'll have a different outcome. No Idea pushes it down to the middle. Mario gets a nice touch going toward the goal. Freebie for Mario. 2-0, 3:50 left. Titanium pouring it on right now. And the Piranha, they definitely have to bounce back now or it's never.
You can't give that sort of space to any player up here at that major tier as they're able to just slot that away, and the Titanium now go up 2-0 like you had mentioned. But talking about Jello a little bit here and talking about the way that they have been playing, they have just been able to slot away goal after goal after goal from these weird, really, really tight angles. So definitely a player to be reckoned with when they're in the air. And I feel like that the Piranhas definitely need to shut down Jello if they're wanting to make this climb back up to a tie game. But still plenty of time left as they got a lot of pressure here in the offensive side. But again, it goes unpunished and the Titanium are able to break out, but still the pressure is mounting, the pressure is building. It's just a matter of when is this Titanium defense going to break? You know, who's going to slip up first on Titanium for the Piranhas to be able to take advantage of it. But ball comes in and Jello just scores it off of the pass of Donald. Donald, now a playmaker. You have 3 assists and 3 goals accounted for off of your assists. Now you get a little bit worrisome if you're on the Piranha side of things. Again, you find yourselves down 3-0 early in this game.
Yeah, that was an amazing touch out toward the middle, and I think that the Piranhas are playing with a little. Oh goodness! As another one goes in, 4-0, 3:07 left. The Piranhas seem like they're playing a little bit on edge now, and they're making double commits and just making touches that they normally wouldn't make in the first 5 games. So, yeah, they've mounted 4 goals. That's definitely a hill to climb. 3:07 left. Here comes the kickoff. No Idea. Donald in the middle. Ball comes down. Need a quick one here. Legos trying to make a touch. Fantal's got to make an interesting touch out of left-hand side. Donald's able to play this out. No Idea over 1. He's going to pick up the 100 boost, try to get it off the back wall. Makes a stop. No Idea comes in. Ball comes in. Jello 50'd out toward the orange half. Donald's able to make a touch. Fantal got a 1v2 situation, and he throws it down. Unfortunately, it goes off Mario's car. He's able to get the double touch off the back wall, straight down, and it goes in. 4-1, 2:45 left. It's not that it's impossible at this point, Lo-Fi. They just need to recollect their feelings, recollect what they're doing, and apply what they've done in the first 5 games and try to come back in this one.
Piranhas definitely were offensively dominant in the first couple of games of the series that were able to make them go and get those 2 wins here. So they're definitely not out by any means, but definitely a mountain to climb for them. And they got to break this offensive pressure of the Titanium. And doing those counterattacks just like this is exactly what they need to do to be able to come back. And now they have cut their lead that was once 4-0 and cut that in half. It is now 4-2. Still, a lot of ground to be made up, but now it's looking more and more realistic as they do have 2.5 minutes left here. So you still have half a game to score 2 goals and to tie this series, or to tie this game up.
Ball comes out 50, high into the middle. Jello makes a touch off the right-hand wall. Ball coming down, going to be 50 up, high into the air, no idea up. Pushed off the left-hand wall. He's going to chase this down into the corner. Made a nuisance. Ball goes toward right. Pytown's able to throw it down. 4-3, 2:14 left. They said, no way, we're not going away. Here we come. We got a ball game, Lo-Fi. I'm so happy to see this.
Another great goal scored from the Piranhas, and Fantao definitely showing out because last game they had 9 shots, right? So just these shots that were in this previous game just seem to be finding themselves in the back of the net. The Titanium defense getting a little bit weary here as Fantao is able to slot away 2 goals out of the 3 goals scored by the Piranhas. So he is shooting 50% off of 4 shots. Another opportunity comes in for themselves, and Fantao just showing why they belong here and why they belong on this why they belong on this field and why they want to take it to Champions Field.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate shot there by Fantao. Went up high off the left-hand side. He plays it back toward the left hand, out of the corner. Going to try to get a touchdown toward the middle. Donald's able to play this out toward the middle. No idea. Takes a shot on goal. Jello's got to save it out toward the right-hand side. Here comes Legos. Legos up in the air, high in the air. He's going to get it off the back wall. Can't quite get it. Fantao's waiting on it. Gets a 50 out toward the middle. Donald's going to be able to clear this deep down into the... Oh, unfortunately, the blue team gets caught out at that point. 128, 5-3 left. Well shot by Donald. Noticed that everybody was up. Was able to get that over to the defense and just throw it down.
A great clear that just seems to find itself in the back of the net. You know, you see this time and time again up here. You find the third man just a little bit too close for this Piranha squad, as it has now happened twice throughout this series. Both times that clear just passing that third man and finding itself in the back of the net. And because of it, it is now a 5-3 game. And once again, the Piranhas find themselves in a position where they need to try to mount a comeback with just over a minute left to play.
Fantao collecting boost. Gonna try to meet this one. Oh, he gets bumped by Mario, unfortunately. Ball comes up toward the blue half. High against the back wall. Jello's gonna try to make another touch. Donald's gonna try to make it. He makes a nice touch, gets it out in front toward the box. Demo coming through. Legos high up over the air. Gets it, tries to get it out toward no idea. He couldn't do it. Fantau's gonna take control of this off the back wall. No idea, waiting on it. Legos. No idea, tries to make a touch. Puts it out toward the box. Mario's going to try to corral this. Jello with a 50. Fantao out toward the box. Dangerous. Jello can't make the touch. Going to chase this down toward the right-hand side. Donald waiting on it. Ball toward the middle. All orange teams are up. Can they get it down there? Ooh, unfortunately, well played by the orange team. For the blue team, unfortunately. Legos going to try to make a touch here. Gets a touch toward the box. Fantao's got it up. That's going to go in right there. 4-5, 15 seconds left. This is what you want to see. It all comes down to this. Legos makes a really nice touch out toward the middle. Fantao reads that, gets it up over Mario, and he slots it. I mean, Lo-Fi, you can't ask for a better ball game than this.
Oh, Fantao's got himself a hat trick and is still shooting 50%. You got 15 seconds left to mount something here, and you got to do it soon, right? Because those 15 seconds, you're still down one. Unfortunate clear for them. Jello's going to put it in the slot. Jello's still going to have it in the slot. It's going to go towards the orange player. Mario's going to try to recenter it. It's going to be a little bit of desperate attack here from the Piranhas, and it just, unfortunately, their player is unable to make the touch, and it is able to go down. Titanium, what a series played by you. Major champions you are of the season 12 in RSC.